Welcome to Richard Mabey Presents.
Hello, YouTube friends. This is Richard Mabey with Richard Mabey Presents. It is Saturday, July 26th, 2025 at amazingly 11:11 a.m. Back in the clubhouse today. I've got a wash in the washing machine and a lot of clothes in the dryer. So busy day, and my sister and I are going through stuff like crazy this morning. And I just about 10 minutes ago brought out a lot of stuff, threw it right in the big green dumpster. So that's going to be filled come Monday evening. We put in this Foxwood Ferns here. We put the garbage cans out Monday evening for Tuesday morning pickup. So yeah, a lot's going on. I mean, a lot's going on. So busy. I am really busy, and making a lot of big changes in the clubhouse. I mean, big changes in the clubhouse, which I'm going to go over in a minute. So I'm happy. I couldn't be happier in life. So we'll take a little break and be right back. So YouTube friends, I added another comic book to my comic book library here in the clubhouse, the Legion of Superheroes. So now let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 comic books and 1 Mad magazine. But I'm going to build this up. Build me up, buttercup, then you let me down. Bum, ba, dum, ba, dum, bum. So getting a nice collection of the comic books. Now here's an amazing thing. I still have the Billy Graham bumper sticker, September 1991. My mom and dad and my sister and I, we went to all 6 appearances of Billy Graham at the Meadowlands, and plus we went to the Sunday afternoon at Central Park. But here's an amazing thing. There it is. There's the photo. My dad took this picture, and it's the Brendan Byrne Arena. That's where the the Billy Graham, I don't know what you would call it, Billy Graham Crusade was held in New Jersey in September of 1991. And there's Patty. She's leaning over to the cooler. And there's mom. And there I am. And this lady's a fellow church member at the time. So there we are. You know, we're getting having a little break there. We would get there right after work. So we'd eat our supper, have sandwiches before going into the Brendan Byrne Arena. So I mean, what are the odds? I just happened to come across this picture, and there's the Billy Graham sticker, the bumper sticker. So things are looking up. Things are really looking up for this guy. So I'll be right back. Interesting thing, I had this. It's a Boy Scout patch, but there's no Boy Scout insignia on the patch. But anyway, we hiked Washington's Crossing Park along the canal there, and I think they call it the Molly Pitcher hike. Don't quote me on that, but anyway, it's about a 15-16 mile hike. We used to do it one day. We hiked it with the scouts 7 or 8 times. But here's the interesting thing. I'm looking at you talk about, you know, things, pieces of the puzzle falling together. Washington's Crossing Park, right? There's George Washington crossing the Delaware, right? Now check this out. So I just randomly I have about 5 or 6 of these old comic strip pages from the Daily Sun. Now check this out. Here we are at Shoe. and I believe the little boy's name was Sky. So the question is on this test is, what did George Washington say to his troops before crossing the Delaware? And there's a little guy there, he's taking his test. So cute. And he writes down, "Get in the boat." So this is by Gary Brookins and Susie McNally. Shoe. Shoe is one of my favorite comic strips. He's a cute little guy, he's taking his test. So it cracks me up. Brings a little joy in my life. So be right back. I just love my clubhouse. I love my clubhouse. So I took down, I think it was 3 patches that were here, and put them in various places in the clubhouse. Now this was kind of a natural natural flower garden of all natural flowers and herbs at the end of West Drive. And it was a beautiful little hillside of wildflowers. It's just, and look what the town puts up here, the knuckleheads. No dumping, It's like this beautiful little scenario, and nobody dumped there at all. Nobody dumped anything. Nobody dumped trash or cans back there or anything like that. And these knuckleheads have to put down, "No dumping. Violators will be prosecuted." I mean, and the irony is actually this was for all practical, this was on our property. So your tax dollars at work. It's in the past. And here we have, this is in the heart of Chambersburg. They had a plaque there, the burning of Chambersburg. And I'll read it quick. Occupied the morning of July 30th, 1864 by cavalry of Confederate General John McCausland. Failing to obtain ransom, he burned the town in reprisal for ruin in the Shenandoah Valley by General David Hunter. So, historical marker. This was right in the center of Chambersburg, Pennsylvania. So this is the my clubhouse it's a dynamic thing. It's very dynamic, ever changing, and so I took down about 3 patches, scout patches, put them in various other places, and put 2 more pictures up. They were close to my heart. Have a special little memory of them. So. Alright, be right back. So YouTube friends, I'm in the breezeway here. To my left hand side is my clubhouse, and to my right hand side are the steps to my home. So in the past 15 minutes or so, I've been reading the Bible. I love this version of the Bible, Good News Bible. And it's today's English version. I like it a lot. And I've been reading the book of Matthew. So I read a couple of chapters of the book. As I say, better to read 2 chapters a day of the Bible than no chapters a day. That's my philosophy. So Good News Bible. Read a couple of 2 chapters of the book of Matthew, and I really like this down to earth, everyday lingo of the Good News Bible. And I'm going to go in a few minutes, but we were going through stuff, my sister Patty and I came across. I love this group of superheroes, Justice League of America. And this is a phenomenal book. I got to check it out. But they're all it's reprints of old comic books. They're in black and white, of course, and I don't mind. But let me see how many pages it is. It's 518 pages of old reprints of old comic books from the 1960s. It's just a treasure chest of old comic books. You know, it's really a great thing. And I'll show you. Let me see if I can manage this here. See, they're in black and white. It's in black and white, but they show you what the cover looked like. You know, it's really great. You know what the cover of that comic book looked like, and I don't know how many comic books they print in one book. Over 500 pages of comics. So the average comic book was 32 pages. So you get a lot of, you know. It's a really good treasury of the old 1960s comic books. And they're black and white, but I don't care. You know, I'm not worried about that. So, yeah, I love this book. I got it at Ollie's for $3. I mean, that's a steal. Look at this. Look at this. What a steal. Let me see if I can kind of get it through here. Ollie's. Let me see if it can focus. I'm trying to get it to focus here. Let's see. Trying to get it to focus. Anyway, it's $2.99, $3. I get it there. I don't know if you can see that clear enough. But at Ollie's for $3. I mean, you can't. I mean, over 500 pages of comics for $3. Going through stuff, and I can't. Oh man, this is a very dear memory to me. Very cherished memory. It's myself and Reverend Melvin Travis on the set of Crosstalk. There we are. We're on the set of Crosstalk. My dad took this picture. This just before the camera started rolling. And we would talk it out. We would talk about, you know, what we wanted to cover in the show. Maybe in like 5-10 minutes before we began the show. You know. So my dad operated one of the big cameras, you know, the big TV cameras. And he was really good at it. There's Reverend. If I get too close, it goes out of focus. But there we are on the set. We filmed at County College of Morris in Randolph, New Jersey. And the show ran from 1993 to 1998. Ran for 5 years. Very popular show. Every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock on the cable television network of New Jersey, which was based in Trenton, New Jersey. However, we filmed the show at County College of Morris in Randolph, New Jersey. They had a beautiful, oh my goodness, they had a beautiful, beautiful soundstage. They had phenomenal cameras and sound system, editing equipment, really state-of-the-art stuff. There we are. So, Reverend Melvin Travis is now a full-time minister in Northwest New Jersey. One of the hardest working individuals I've ever known in my life. Just a really, really good man. And I miss doing the show. I really miss doing the show. We did the show 5 years. We used to tape 4 shows a month, and we would tape 2 shows. There were half-hour shows. We would tape 2 shows in one day. So it was we would be in the studio 2 days a month. It's a very, I cherish the memory. I dearly cherish the memory. It's one of my most endearing memories of my life, filming the Crosstalk TV show. I really like doing that a lot. But like George Harrison sang to us all them years ago, all things must pass. Still, it makes me a little sad, you know, like an era of my life, and I look back on it and with a certain degree of warmth and happiness and, you know, a cherished memory. It's hot out. It's really hot out. I'm going to go inside. I'm going to go in. It's nearly... Oh, at 2 o'clock on Saturdays, MeTV, they play 2 episodes, 2 o'clock and 2:30, of the old Mayberry RFD show. And that's a really good show. It was a spin-off of the Andy Griffith Show. So I really like it a lot. Ken Berry's in it. They got Goober, Howard Sprague, the Fix-It guy, I forget his name, the Fix-It repair shop guy, Millie at the bakery, and a few others. It's a good show. I like it a lot. You know, it's down home, kind of. It's got a simple kind of a, you know, not a complicated plot and everything like that, but it's really down home and small town life. Yeah. All right, I'm going to sign off. So, keep a good thought. Stay positive, stay healthy, stay healthy, stay happy. This is Richard Mabey. As always, thank you for watching. This is Richard Mabey signing off. Bye for now. Bonus footage, YouTube friends. It's Saturday afternoon at about 2:05 in the afternoon, and I was feeling kind of down, and I'm here. I'm bringing my taking clothes out of the dryer to bring them inside, and then put the clothes in the washing machine in the dryer, and feeling kind of down. And I looked at this picture and it brought a bit of joy to my heart. In the dining room of the old Mabey homestead, Dad and I studying at the dining room table. This was my freshman year in high school, the fall of 1967. I was just 14 years old. And I would do my homework at the dining room table on Saturday and Sunday afternoons, and Dad would do the paperwork for Boy Scouts. He served as Scoutmaster for Boy Scout Troop 170 for nearly 30 years. I miss my dad. I miss dear old Dad.